Let me get set up, but I hope you all are doing well. Okay. Just need to get the link like always. Okay. There we go. Got it. And now to share it out. Alright, so... Alright. Got one link, and I'm so happy I memorized how Twitch does its links and such. Copy. Alright. Now this should go quickly. Now 3 more places to share. Hey. I might need to turn you up a bit on my end after the links are shared out. Okay, there we go. And finally here. Glad you're at both of them. Let's see. Before we get started, I'm gonna try and make sure that Nightbot's up. So let's see. This should only be sent there. That's good. Alright, good. That one works. It's good to know that I don't have to go into my stream to do that. So as I said, I need to turn you guys up a bit more and then I'll get the game started. Hold on. Alright. I was about to ask one of you to say something, but I got my confirmation. So. Yeah. Oh, wait. Alright. I forgot that I had myself muted there. Anyway, I'm going to be starting up the game. And then I'll be switching it over to the game screen on the stream. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so that must be NT over on YouTube that I'm seeing, Starry. Alright. Alright. Well, got the game, so now time to switch the scene. Alright. And here we are. I've got you two kind of small there. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for following. Anyway, how are you doing, NT and everyone else? I'm doing pretty good here. Just excited to get into the game here. So let's resume. Alright, and then we'll go into it. Load. Yeah. glad that's working. Kind of late on the notification there, Stream Elements. But that's fine as long as I'm notified.
Stream Elements always has a way of being elite. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you have an avatar too. I'm so glad that you have an avatar on here.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm only using this when we're like this.
Yes, and
Well, let's review the case here. It's not too helpful, but should help you guys get up to speed, and whatever isn't answered in the recap here, I can kind of answer depending on how far back you have to go.
笑顔が描かれた紙袋をかぶった遺体となって発見された地元の中学生佐々木英介。その様子は18年前に起きた未解決の連続少女殺人事件、さらには都市伝説エミオと酷似していた。久世刑事に呼び出された君は警察署へと赴いた。ちょうどその時紙袋の鑑定結果も分かり、特別に聞かせてもらえることになった。
If it's too fast for you guys, I'll be reading it back later. I'm just waiting for it to finish.
最初に起きた橋爪彩香の事件で使われたもののみだ。それから数日、世間にはエミオブームが訪れていた。テレビのワイドショーではセンセーショナルにエミオのことが語られ、佐々木英介の事件と関連づけられるような話ぶりだという。君は18年前の事件で行方不明になった男の
Yep, I appreciate you coming too, Auntie.
その鎌田警部とは数日会えておらず、詳しい情報を得られずにいた。一方、歩みはこの日、森本めぐみ宅を訪ねていた。
Yeah. And speaking of helping me out, if you feel like sharing out the link elsewhere, go ahead, because I shared it to the servers I have access to, or most of them. In the meantime, I'm going to be reading the recap here since it's done. Alright. Eisuke Sasaki, age 15, was found dead with a paper bag with a smiley face drawn on it over his head. The scene was similar to those of unsolved murders from 18 years ago, as well as the urban legend of the Smiling Man. Detective Kuze asks you to come to the police station. You arrive in time to hear the forensics analysis results of the paper bag. Eisuke's bag matches two bags used in the old murders. Only the first victim's, Ayaka Hashizume's, differs. Within a few days, it seems like everyone in the world is caught up in a Smiling Man fad. The talk shows sensationalize the Smiling Man and connect his legend to the Eisuke Sasaki case. Inspector Kamada asks you to search for a man missing for 18 years. You are unable to get any more information from him than that. Meanwhile, Ayumi visits Megumi Morimoto's home. Alright. I think I did some questioning, but I don't remember what. What. Just keep in mind, guys, that you can't just go through this logically. You sometimes are forced to brute force this.
What is logic anyway? How are you doing, Rube?
Doing okay, Shady. Just doing some stuff.
やっと部屋から出てきてくれたっていうのに。
Let's see. She finally came out of her room.
私の不注意のせいで。
But I was too careless.
また部屋に引きこもってしまったんです。声をかけても返事もしてくれなくって。
She shut herself in her room again. She doesn't even respond when I call to her. Well, she did watch a TV special mentioning her friend's case.
もうどうすればいいものか。
I just don't know what to do anymore.
探偵さん、なんとかなりませんかね。
Do you think there's anything you can do for her, detective? Okay, let's ask again.
探偵さんのお力でなんとかできないものでしょうか。
Is there anything you can do for her? So that sounds like I exhausted that. Let's see about thinking.
お母さんから聞いた限りだと、めぐみさん、しばらく誰とも会おうとしないだろうな。
From the sound of it, Megumi won't be meeting up with anyone for a while.
私が声をかけても無駄よね、きっと。
I don't expect I'd get much if I tried to talk to her.
お母さん、申し訳ないのですが、今私にできることはないと思います。
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do for her right now. I'm sorry.
ただ、時間はかかるかもしれませんが、
It might take some time, but
めぐみさんはきっとまたお部屋から出てきてくれるんじゃないかと思います。
I'm certain Megumi will be fine.
だから、お母さんはめぐみさんの気持ちの整理がつくまで
She's just got a lot that she's trying to process.
待ってあげてほしいんです。
Be patient with her. And this is what I was going over last time. She's in the grieving process right now.
それと、どうかお母さんは自分を責めたりしないでください。だって
Whatever you do, don't blame yourself for how she's feeling.
私がめぐみさんだったらとても悲しいですから。
Megumi wouldn't like that.
ありがとう、探偵さん。
Thank you, detective.
私は今後も引き続き調査をすることで何かお力になれればと思います。
Hopefully we have good news about the investigation soon.
ありがとう、本当に。
Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we can talk more.
ありがとう。
Let's see, thank you. So we exhausted that. Let's try thinking again, and then probably examine.
調査頑張ろう。
Yeah.
Okay, so this actually does make you sort of actually detective work. I like it.
Yeah, it does. And it's kind of good and bad because, like I said, you kind of are forced to brute force your way through. Even the guides are leaning towards that when you look it up to get lost. You can't do pure logic. Yeah, I'll do my best with the investigation. Alright, let's see if I exhausted that.
調査頑張ろう。
Okay, I did.
ありがとう。
And I exhausted that one. So let's try looking around. Surroundings first. Always surroundings.
あら、写真。
Oh, some family photos. Now let's do ask. No. Let's try engaging then.
何でしょうか。
What is it? Okay. Maybe I have to look at the photos then. So,
小さい頃のめぐみさんの写真ね。
alright.
Feel free to engage as you will.
Mhm.
Similar to my character.
Alright.
I let her know too, just a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
If she likes to know what's going on her platform.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
If he wants to, it's okay for me. If he wants to comment tonight as well.
Got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably just deal with them later.
Yeah, you'll just get them in DMs.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, that's a picture
Always
of...
get permanent.
Yeah. That's a picture of Megumi when she was little. Okay. Let's do this one.
あれはご家族の写真かしら。
He's like me like that. He works through a backlog now.
Let's-
He'll do it.
That's a picture of the family. I can't tell where it was taken.
ここからじゃちゃんと見えないけど、温かい家族の雰囲気が伝わってくるようだわ。
It's hard to see much from here, but they look like a happy family. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see that photo. Some of the pictures are bigger and even from this angle, so they're much easier to see the details of, but that one isn't.
家族写真。
A nice... A nice family photo.
ここから偶然目に入ったんですけど、それはご家族の写真ですよね。
Family photo.
Yeah. By the way, your family photo is lovely.
あ、これですか。
Oh, no, what? Oh, this one?
素敵なお写真ですね。
Ah, so it's an amusement park. Because there's a Ferris wheel back there.
Oh, I love that. I like the girl with short hair. She's really cute. I love that hairstyle.
Yeah, well, that's Megumi.
I like Megumi. She's cute.
Yeah.
At least so far. See what the characters actually like, yeah?
Yeah.
It's
Don't.
pretty already.
It's good. Let's see. Yes, you all look so happy.
ありがとう。これは最近遊園地に行った時の写真なのよ。
Thank you. We were at an amusement park that day.
明るくって笑顔の可愛い女の子だわ。
Megumi's
みんなに
a,
好かれているんだろうな。
Megumi's a sweet girl with a bright smile. I bet everyone likes
た
her.
だの噂なんでしょうけど、男の子が取り合うっていうのもわかる気がするわね。
I know it's just a rumor, but I can see why the boys would fight over her.
今はただ
I feel like now
めぐみにこんな笑顔が戻る日が来ると信じて見守ってやろうと思います。
Now I need to focus on taking care of her until she can smile like that again. Okay. Let's keep looking.
めぐみさんとお母さんの写真だわ。
That's a picture of Megumi and her mom. Okay. And we'll cover the plant and the lamp and stuff. It's just to be safe because don't want it to be sticking me to go through everything.
あんまりキョロキョロしない方がいいわよね。
I shouldn't be looking around too much. Of course you shouldn't, and that's why I prefer getting more details.
お話できるのはこれくらいかしらね。
I guess that's about all I can tell you. Okay, she's perked up a bit there, so let's see more. Okay,
せっかく
nothing.
来ていただいたのに大した話もできずごめんなさいね。
I hope they do too. And don't forget, Starry, that I should have a clip command if you see anything clippable or encounter anything clippable.
Okay. Right now, I'm just
Alright. I'm sorry, I feel like I didn't help much. Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry, I feel like I didn't help much and you came all this way.
とんでもないです。いろいろと貴重なお話を聞かせていただきました。
No, I'm happy to have made the trip. You've been very helpful.
そう、それならいいんだけど。
Really? That's good.
私こそ何のお力にもなれず、
I'm the one who feels like I haven't been in any help to you. Haven't been any help to you.
もう探偵さんたら
No, detective, not at all.
私にとっては大きな力になりましたよ。
You've made me feel better about all this.
お母さんありがとうございます。
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay, I exhausted that. So let's think.
お母さんそうは言ってるけど本当に大丈夫かしら。
She says she's okay, but is she really?
思ってもこれで
I
おい
should
とまするしかないんだけど。
Yeah, I should leave. Alright. No point in sticking around, so let's go back to the detective agency.
お母さん
Pardon me, ma'am.
はい、
Yes.
めぐみさんもですけど私お母さんのことも心配です。
I admit I'm worried about Megumi, but I'm also worried about you.
あまり思い詰めると体に毒ですから。
If you dwell on these dark things too much, they'll eat you up.
ありがとうございます。めぐみだけじゃなくて私のことまで心配してくれて。
It's sweet of you to be worried.
あ
Oh, right. Huh?
心配といえばそうそう、実は昨べ
Speaking of worrying, last night,
滝口くんからめぐみに電話がありました。
Kohei called Megumi.
探偵さん知ってます？滝口くん。
Detective, do you know Kohei? I want to know about him. I heard him initially when Ayumi visited the school.
秋口くん南第三中の子たちからも名前が挙がった子ね。
Kohei? Kohei Takaguchi? The kids at Minami Daisen Junior High School mentioned him.
めぐみのことを心配して電話してくれたみたいなんですけど、
He sounded worried about Megumi.
めぐみは電話に出ませんでした。一応声はかけたんですけど。
I told Megumi he was on the phone, but she didn't pick up.
もしかしたら今日部屋から出てきたのもそれがきっかけだったかもしれませんね。
I don't know. Maybe that's why she finally came out of her room today?
めぐみに電話してきてくれたのは福山先生と滝口くんだけだったと思います。
I guess now that I think about it, the only people who called for her were Fukuyama and Kohei. Okay, so we got more to look at here. So let's ask about Kohei.
滝口くんのお名前は聞いたことがあるんですが、それ以上は知らなくて。
I've heard Kohei's name, but I don't know any more than that.
でも名前は知ってるんですね。さすが探偵さん。
But you've heard the name. You really are quite the detective. Ah,
彼はめぐみのクラスメートなんです。小学校からの友達で。
he's another classmate of Megumi's. They've been friends since elementary
め
school.
ぐみと英介くん、滝口くんの3人で遊ぶこともよくありましたね。
Kohei would go out to play with Megumi and Eisuke all the time. So they were childhood friends. Keep going.
めぐみさん、英介くん、滝口くんはここ最近もよく一緒に遊んでたんでしょうか。
Let's see. Did Megumi, Eisuke, and Kohei hang out together much recently?
頻度は小学生の頃よりは減ったようですが、たまに遊んでたみたいです。
Occasionally, but less than when they were in elementary school.
そうなんですね。3人の間で何かトラブルとかは。
Has there been any trouble between the three of them?
そういうのは特になさそうでしたよ。
No, nothing like that as far as I know.
ただちょっと背伸びしたくなる年頃じゃない。
But they're all at that age when they want to live their own
自
lives.
分のことを全部お母さんに話す子も少なくなってくる頃だろうし、
They don't tell their moms everything like they used to.
私たち親の知らないところで何かあったかもしれませんけど。
Oh. Welcome back, Ruby.
Welcome back, Ruby.
So who knows what they get up to once they're out of sight. Okay, let's travel again. But that was kind of
ま
useful.
ためぐみの様子でも見に来てやってください。
If you want, you're welcome to come back. Maybe you can speak to Megumi then. Well, that's what I kind of want to do, but she's not in the best of mood.
はい、また来ます。
Thank you. I'd love to come back. Itsugi Detective Agency.
ただいま。
I'm back.
あゆみちゃん、おかえり。
Ayumi, good to see you.
森本めぐみさんのお母さんから何か聞けた？
Did you get anything from Megumi's mother?
うん。私が聞いてきた話をまとめるわね。
Yeah, here's everything I heard. Okay, let's make a save here, just in case. Alright.
You rarely save often.
Yeah. Exactly. Now let's go over the case here.
あゆみちゃんは今のめぐみさんの様子を詳しく話してくれた。
Ayumi told me in detail about Megumi's state of mind.
なんで兄弟のような存在を突然奪われた彼女の悲しみは計り知れない。
Her grief at the sudden loss is understandable, especially given how close she was to Eisuke.
そんな彼女のある疑問について僕とあゆみちゃんが語り合った。
Ayumi and I began talking about a question she had after the interview.
佐々木くんの遺体が発見された前日、めぐみさんに何があったのかしら。
I wonder what happened to Megumi the day before Eisuke's body was found. That's kind of something that I want to know from the very beginning. You weren't here sorry, but they covered that in the last time I streamed, that she was missing from school before the body was discovered.
See.
So I doubt you have any info to go on to make any guesses at this point.
タイミング的に何か引っかかるのよね。
It's such strange timing, I mean.
でも翌朝には落ち着いていて、今日はとりあえず休むみたいな感じだったんだよね。
So something happened, but by the next morning she was calm and decided to take the day off.
そう。だからそこまで深刻なことでもなかったってことなのかもしれないんだけ
Yeah, it
ど。
is.
I'm enjoying this.
That's good.
I love stories.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just means that whatever happened, it wasn't serious.
そして学校からの連絡で佐々木くんのことを知り、部屋に閉じこもってしまった。
When the school called about Eisuke, she locked herself in her room.
佐々木くんのことと前日のことは関係なかったのかな。
Maybe whatever happened the day before is related to Eisuke. I wonder.
どうなのかしら。もう一度先輩に詳しく聞いてみようかな。
Maybe I should talk to Mr. Fukuyama again and see what he thinks. Every time we encounter Fukuyama, he ends up being weird around you, Ayumi.
先輩、何も知らない様子だったけど、どうしようかな。
Though he didn't have any answers before, what should I do? Let's see. You don't need to talk to him again just yet, and it's probably worth talking to him. This one's a bit difficult for me because both kind of make sense.
If you want to read the options, I can help you.
Yeah. Well, the options are you don't need to talk to him again just yet, and it's probably worth talking to him again. And that's kind of why I'm conflicted here, because the last time I was with him, he was all sketchy, which is why I want to go for the top one. But my want for detail also makes me want to do this one, so I'm probably gonna say this one. It's probably worth talking. Huh?
Alright. Go with your gut.
Alright.
Go with your gut feeling.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna do this.
念のため聞いてみた方がいいんじゃない。
It's probably worth talking to him again.
確かに。探偵の姿勢としては、それが正しいのかもね。
Yeah, that would be the right call, wouldn't it? Yeah.
でもやっぱり聞かなくてもいいかな。
But maybe I should just let him gather some more info first.
何か分かったらまた誘ってくれるだろうし、先輩お気に入りの喫茶店に。
If he figures anything out, I'm sure he'll let me know. He'll invite me back to his favorite cafe. Oh. Okay, let's keep on
他に何か分かったこと
conversation.
はあった。
Did you find out anything else?
そうそう、めぐみさん、今朝ようやく自分で部屋から出てきたみたいなんだけど。
Well, Megumi finally poked her head out of her room this morning.
その時、あの番組を見ちゃったんだって。
Too bad it was just in time to see that TV show about urban legends.
あゆみちゃんと僕が見たあのワイドショー。
That same one that we saw? Yeah.
つい最近甲府市で起きた事件の被害者の男の子って言っていたんだよね。
So she heard them talking about the boy killed in Kufuku City.
名前こそ出なかったけど、佐々木くんのことを知っている人なら当然わかっちゃうわよね。
And anyone who knows about Aisuke would figure it out.
それで結局また閉じこもっちゃったんだって。
After the-
落ち着いてきたっていう矢先に。
After that, she went back to her room and hasn't come out.
お母さんかわいそう。もちろんめぐみさんが一番気の毒なんだけどね。
Her mom's having a hard time too, but I feel so badly for Megumi.
なんだかめぐみさんが前を向こうとするために彼女に何かショックを受けるようなことが起きる。
She just keeps getting hurt, doesn't she?
ね、何か思い詰めたりしないといいんだけど。
I really hope she finds a way through it.
あ、それとね、
Oh yeah,
めぐみさんが閉じこもってから滝口くんからめぐみさん宛てに電話があったらしいの。
Kohei called Megumi after she'd locked herself in her room.
滝口くんって佐々木くんと親しかったっていう情報があった子だよね。
Kohei Takiguchi was also friends with Eisuke, yeah?
うん。でもめぐみさんはその電話に出なかったんだって。
Yep, but Megumi wouldn't pick up the phone to speak to him.
そうなんだ。
I see. Keep going.
めぐみさん心配だわ。
I'm worried about Megumi. Okay, let's make sure that we exhausted it.
めぐみさん心配だわ。
Okay, we did. Let's think.
いろいろと気になることはあるが、
There's a lot to think about,
や
but
っぱり今一番気になるのは佐々木くんが殺害された当日めぐみさんに何があったのかってことだよね。
I'm most curious about what could have upset Megumi the day of Eisuke's murder.
うん。でもこればっかりはめぐみさん本人に聞かなきゃどうしようもないのよね。
Yeah, but the only person who can tell us that is Megumi.
佐々木くんの事件とは全然関係ないことなのかもしれないけど。
Sometimes my USB drive is disconnected. I'll be back in a moment.
Let's see, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with Eisuke.
あら、
Oh,
誰かしら。
who could it be?
ん？あ、先輩から。
It's Fukuyama. Huh?
はい、立花です。
Hello, this is Tachibana.
先輩どうしたんですか？こんな
What's
時間に。
What's going on, senpai?
え？
What?
めぐみさんがいなくなった？
Megumi is missing. Huh?
はい、わかりました。気をつけてくださいね。
Yes, yes, I understand. Be careful.
めぐみさん、行方不明なんだって。
Megumi has gone missing.
お母さんが警察に連絡したそうよ。先輩も心当たりを探してみるって。
Her mother called the police. Mr. Fukuyama is on his way to speak to her now.
僕たちも行こう。あゆみちゃん。
We should go too. Yeah.
僕とあゆみちゃんは大急ぎで報復しに向かった。
Yumi and I rushed to Megumi's neighborhood.
到着してすぐにめぐみさんの自宅周辺を探し回る。
We looked around the area, but
目撃情報もなくめぐみさんも見つからなかった。
Megumi was nowhere to be found and no one had seen her.
一体どこに行ってしまったのだろうか。
Where on earth would she have gone?
めぐみさんが行きそうな場所を思いつかなかった僕だったわ。
I didn't have any ideas.
あとは学校かしらとつぶやいたあゆみちゃんの提案によってひとまず南第三中学校に向かうことにした。
So I took Ayumi's suggestion and headed to Minami Dyson Junior High School.
遅い時間のせいか、当然ながら生徒の姿は見当たらない。
Of course, at this time of night, there weren't any students around.
さすがに誰もいないか。
Yep, everyone's long gone by this point. Hmm?
あら、あの子たちは。
Hey, there are a couple of kids here.
こんばんは。
Excuse me. It's them from earlier. Ah,
探偵のお姉さん。
they recognized me too, huh? Ah, it's you.
驚かしちゃってごめんね。ちょっと聞きたいことが。
I'm sorry I startled you. I just wanted to ask you a few
探
questions.
偵のお姉さん、ちょうどいいところに。
Well, you're just in time.
え？
What do you mean?
さっき塾で森本さんと同じクラスの子から聞いたんですけど。
A kid at Cram's school who says he's in the same class as Megumi, he just...
その子、森本さんが部屋着でダッシュしていく姿を見かけたそうなんです。
He said he saw Megumi running in pajamas. She's got a frightened look on her face too from what we're seeing.
とても話しかけられる雰囲気ではなかったようなんですが、いろいろ話を聞いてみると。
Apparently she wouldn't respond to anyone, but
どうも学校裏のバス停に向かっていったよね。
he got the sense she was headed toward the bus stop.
バス停。
Bus stop? Which one?
でも学校裏のバス停付近は明かりも少ないんです。暗い時間に一人で外出しちゃダメって校長先生も言ってたし。
The one behind the school, it's kind of dark back there. The principal said to never go there alone at night. I'm not too sure about you, Starry, but I have a feeling that the killer might show up with the music and how serious this situation is.
I would concur.
しかもバス停近くにはあのポンプ場があるんです。
The bus stop's near the pump station, too.
まさかめぐみさんはポンプ場へ。
Do you think that's where Megumi could be headed? So she's headed to the scene of Eisuke's murder, too. That direction, that's interesting.
え？大変？
Oh no.
すみません。あともう一つお伝えしたいことが。
Oh, and there's one more thing.
少し前、慌てた様子のバサッチ。じゃなくて、福山先生にもお会いしました。
Basachi, I mean, Mr. Fukuyama, I just saw him looking really freaked out.
森本を見なかったかと聞かれたので、今お姉さんに伝えた情報を福山先生にも伝えました。
He asked if we'd seen Megumi. We told him the same thing we told you.
そしたら先生、どこかに走ってっちゃいました。バス停とは違う方向だったように思うけど。
Then he ran off the opposite direction of the bus stop.
福山先生、生徒のこととなると周りが見えなくなっちゃうタイプで。
Mr. Fukuyama can get so worried about his students, I'm afraid he can miss what's happening around him.
前も大急ぎで走って田んぼに落ちちゃって泥だらけになったことがあるんです。
One time he accidentally ran into a into a rice paddy and fell in the mud. He was covered in it.
この辺りは田んぼも多いからそういう意味で先生のことも心配です。
Yeah, so he might be in trouble tonight. There are a whole lot of rice paddies around here.
わかったわ。福山先生のことも探してみるわね。
Okay, I'll keep a lookout for Mr. Fukuyama too.
二人ともどうもありがとう。もう暗いから気をつけて帰るんだよ。
Thank you both very much. It's getting dark, so be careful on your way home. Will do.
はい誰
Okay, wait, who are you?
あゆみちゃん急ごう。
Ayumi, let's hurry.
二人とも本当にありがとう
Yeah, let's go. Thank you again, both of you.
じゃああそこ久世刑事と上原刑事だ。
Ayumi, look, it's Kuze and Kamihara.
先輩もいるわ
And Fukuyama.
森本めぐみさんか。
So that must be Megumi.
うちみたいねよかった
Uh-oh, things are picking up. This looks ominous.
Yeah, it does. It
This
looks...
fucking ominous. Shit.
Yeah. And Kamihara, who's standing there by the fence, he's one of the ones that I told you that was suspicious in a way, but he's more so the cliched suspicious because the girl kneeling down was the one who berated him, and as I told you, Adachi was berated a lot in Persona 4, as you know, so that's why I say Kamihara is kind of a cliched option there.
I get you completely.
It looks like she's okay, thank goodness.
無事発見された森本めぐみさんは福山先輩とおぼしき人物の腕の中で泣き続けていた。
I'm relieved that Megumi is safe after all, but she looks pretty upset. She's crying in Fukuyama's arms.
何かに耐えかねて家を飛び出してきたのだろうことは
なんだろ
そのいでたちを見ればわかる。
She's still in her pajamas, like those kids said. She clearly ran away
彼
spontaneously.
女はなぜ佐々木英介君が発見されたこの場所にやってきたのだろうか。
So why did she come here where Eisuke's body was found? I'm not too sure about you, Starry, but I was wondering the same thing when they said that she was headed to the pump station, because that's where Eisuke's body was found, as they are saying now.
I was suspecting something similar too, but I'm kind of just standing by waiting to see what will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Police station.
「警察署に到着し森本めぐみさんがようやく落ち着きを取り戻したようだ。
Megumi regained her composure by the time we reached the police station.
しかし彼女は押し黙ったまま何も話そうとはしなかった。
But she still wouldn't say anything to anyone.
参ったわね。
We're getting nowhere. Well, she's been shaken up for a long time, and then she does this. I wouldn't be surprised that she's staying silent. Alright, let's make sure to save here. And then let's try listening, because listening and examining are the only ones that make sense to me.
みんなが黙ってめぐみさんを見守っているせいで辺りは妙な静けさに包まれている。
It's so quiet, everyone's watching Megumi,
めぐみさん居心地悪そうだな。
and she looks really uncomfortable with the attention. Let's see if we can engage her.
そんなことしたら余計に黙ってしまいそう。
I don't think she'd speak to me if I did that. Okay, let's try and look at her, even though we know that she's uncomfortable.
囲まれて緊張しているのもあるとは思うけど。
She seems restless. Being surrounded by detectives will do that to you, but I think there's something else.
めぐみさん、大人には心を開かないのかもしれない。
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk to the police. Okay. Let's see if we can get anything through
久世
thinking.
刑事や上原刑事に話すのだろうか。
I wonder if she'll talk to either Detective Kuze or Kamihara. Let's engage with Kuze.
久世刑事、
Detective Kuze,
僕が話を聞いてみてもいいでしょうか。
would you mind if I tried talking to her?
あなたも
You?
ええ、いいわよ。
Sure, fine.
めぐみさん、こんばんは。はじめまして。
Good evening, Megumi. My name is Toma. It's nice to meet you.
こう見えて僕私立探偵なんですよ。
I might not look like it, but I'm a private detective. Huh?
めぐみさんとそんなに変わらないのに探偵ってなんかちょっとすごくないですか？
Kind of amazing, right? I'm not that much older than you.
そんな僕とお話ししたら学校で自慢とかできちゃうかもなんて。
If you talk to me, you could brag about it at school, haha. Ah, haha.
やっぱダメだよな。
I guess that's a no.
残念だったね、探偵。
Too bad, boy detective.
この中じゃ年が近いから話しやすいかな。
Damn it, I thought it'd be easier for her to talk to me since I'm closer to her age.
僕じゃダメみたいだ。年が近いから話してくれるのって期待したんだけど。
I can't get her to talk so much for that plan. Okay. Let's try looking at her mother here.
めぐみさんのお母さんだ。かなり疲れているみたいだけど。
That's Megumi. That's Megumi's mom. She looks really tired. Okay, so nothing there. What about the cop
警察署の中だ。
in the police station? Okay.
警察署の中だ。
That's a repeat.
警察署の中だ。
That's a repeat.
警察署の中だ。
That's a repeat.
警察署の中だ。
So is that.
警察署の中だ。
That too.
警察署の中だ。
That too. You have to get her to talk
警
somehow.
察署の中だ。
So it's just been repeating. And there's that
警
one.
察署の中だ。
There's that. Okay. So don't feel like doing everything. So let's try to engage with either her mother or the homeroom teacher. Let's try the mother. Okay, nothing there. Let's try him. No. Okay, let's try Ayumi because we've already done Kuze.
何？
What is it?
めぐみさん、何も話してくれないね。どうしたらいいと思う？
Since Megumi won't say anything, what do you think we should do?
ねえ、私がめぐみさんと話してみるのってどうかな？
How would you feel about me talking to Megumi, Toma?
あゆみちゃん
Do you think that'd work?
女の子同士だったら話しやすいんじゃないかなって。ねえ、どう思う？
Well, I'm not a cop or a guy. That might help put her at ease. What do you think?
そうだね頼むよあゆみちゃん
Yeah, you're right. Give it a shot. Let's see.
やってみる。
Okay, here goes.
久世刑事、私にめぐみさんとお話しさせてもらえませんか？
Detective Kuze, would you allow me to speak with Megumi?
あなたは？
And you are?
申し遅れました。私、宇津木探偵事務所の立花って言います。
I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Ayumi Tachibana of the Tsugi Detective Agency.
先輩いいと思いますよ。その方が彼女も話しやすいかもしれません。
I think it's a good idea. It might be easier for Megumi to talk to her than to
お
us.
願いします。
Please?
いいでしょう。
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Okay. Since I made progress here, let's save. And now we'll begin conversing with her.
めぐみさん、はじめまして。
It's nice to meet you, Megumi.
佐々木くんが亡くなった日から心を閉ざしているめぐみさん。
Megumi just kind of shut down the day Aisuke
それ以
died.
来、お母さんにも何も話そうとしないめぐみさんから話を聞き出すのは難しいわね。
She hasn't even spoken to her mother since then. Okay. So let's try examining her face as Ayumi. Okay. Nothing there. Maybe the cherry here. Okay, not that. Okay. Let's try engaging. Okay, same thing. Let's think.
めぐみさんが学校に行かなくなった日の前日、
The day before Megumi stopped going to
つま
school.
り佐々木くんが亡くなった日、彼女に何かあったことは間違いないわ。
That is the same day Aisuke died. Something happened to
で
her.
も
But
自分の母親にも話そうとしないそれを見ず知らずの私に話してくれるかしら。
if she wouldn't tell her own mother, then why would she tell me, a complete stranger? Some people just find it easier to talk to strangers, Ayumi. Why else do people strike up conversations at a bus stop or train station? Let's try examining the cup again in this view.
今はめぐみさんとお話ししなきゃ。
Of course we do, but she's not talking. Nothing. Ask. Okay. Let's try surroundings as Ayumi.
今はめぐみさんとお話ししなきゃ。
Yes, I know that. But she's not talking.
めぐみさん、何も話したくない様子だけど、それだけじゃなく、
Okay, this is something new. Megumi acts like she doesn't have anything to talk about, but
なんだかそわそわしているような、落ち着きがないようにも見えるわね。
she also seems kind of fidgety and restless. Okay. Let's try and think.
なぜかそわそわしてるといえば、
Speaking of being fidgety, Let's try this. Let's take a look at the homeroom teacher. Face and then his hands.
そわそわしているといえば福山先輩めぐみさんの話になるといつも
Speaking of fidgeting, whenever we talk about Megumi, Fukuyama gets a bit...
あら今日は全然違うような
Actually, he seems different toward her today.
めぐみさんのことをすごく心配そうに見つめてる
He's watching her closely, but with genuine concern.
どうした立花？何か俺の顔についているのか？
What is it, Tachibana? Is there something on my face?
ああ、そうか。俺の助けが必要。そういうことだな、立花。
Oh, I see. You need my help, eh, Tachibana? Huh?
このお姉さんは福山先生の知り合いなんですか
You know this lady, Mr. Fukuyama?
めぐみさん福山先生は私が中学の時の先輩なんですよ
Megumi, Mr. Fukuyama was my senpai when we were in middle school.
先輩
Your senpai?
そうだ森本。立花は俺の後輩なんだよ。
Yes, Megumi. Tachibana and I went to the same school. She was a few grades below me.
そして立花はとても優秀な探偵でもある。佐々木の事件のことを調べてくれているんだぞ。
And she's also a very good detective. She's working on Eisuke's
エ
case.
スケの事件
Eisuke?
ああ、そうだ。この立花が必ず犯人を捕まえてくれる。この俺が保証しようじゃないか。
I know, Tachibana. She will catch the culprit, I assure you.
捕まえるって私
I,
が
I will?
だから安心して自分の知っていることをこの立花に話せばいいんだ。
So you see, you can just tell Tachibana everything you know.
わかるな、森本。
You understand, Megumi? Okay. Let's save here in case it gives us some more progress. And let's see if she'll open up.
あのねめぐみさん
So, Megumi,
私あなたのことをお母さんからいろいろと聞かせてもらったの
I've heard so much about you from your mom.
めぐみさんの身に何があったのかあなたがどんなことで苦しんでいるのか
And I know you're suffering right now.
それは私にはわからないわでも
I don't want to pretend like I know everything, but
めぐみさんが怖くて痛くて辛い気持ちに一人で耐えてきたことは分かっているつもりよ
But I know you've been going through a lot of scary, painful, and difficult feelings alone, Megumi.
だけどもう一人でどうしていいのか分かんなくなっちゃったんじゃないかな
I guess I'm wondering if you feel like you've done all you can do by yourself.
あなたの家族刑事さんたちそれから福山先生
Your family, the detectives, and Mr.
ここ
Fukuyama.
にいる人たちはみんなそんなあなたを支えたくて力になりたくって集まってくれているの
They're all here because they want to help you.
私だってあなたの力になれるならって思っているよ
It's why I'm here too.
でさ
Detective.
だから一人で抱え込まないで
You don't have to do this all on your own.
あなたがこれ以上辛い思いをしなくていいようにもし私たちにできることがあるなら
We're all here to help you, so you don't have to go through any more hard times alone.
それだけでもいいから話してくれたら嬉しいな
That's all we want. I'd be so happy if you could talk to me.
I'm still here, by the way. I'm just doing DMs.
Yeah, you're fine.
めぐみさん、無理はしなくていいんだからね。
Megumi, you can take it slow. It's okay.
私
I
私好きだったんです。本当に大好きだったんです。
I loved him. I really loved him.
福山先生のことが大好きだったんです。
I loved Mr. Fukuyama. Oh my. That's what's going on, huh? This is like Persona 3.
It really does feel like that, yes.
What? What?
ああ、いや、これは
No, I mean, this isn't. I'm starting to think that he should be fired just like the teacher in Persona 3 should be fired.
Both of them, for that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Persona 4, but nonetheless, same deal.
Yeah. Let's try asking her more. Like this, I thought she was gonna say that she loved Ace and then she says that she's got a crush on the teacher. Let's see. Let's ask about Fukuyama.
福山先生は
Mr. Fukuyama.
優しくて頼りがいがあって教育熱心でいつもかっこいいんです。
He's such a good teacher, always so kind, dependable, and cool.
だから私好きになっちゃったんです。
That's why I fell in love with him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And this is one thing that I definitely don't like about anime cliches, the female student falling in love with the adult male teacher.
Yeah, I know it. It's a thing.
Yeah. It's not surprising, but I'm like going, what the heck? He's going to die way before you.
I get it. I definitely get it.
See, that's why I fell in love with him.
I'm gonna mute.
だから私
Alright.
I'm gonna have to
あの日
undo my stream mode for a second. I can't.
福山先生に屋上に来てもらったんです。
Someone wants to watch the stream.
I think it's almost time for me to get my iMessage with other friends.
Alright.
Yeah, sounds good, Ruby. You take care. Mwah.
And I thank you for coming, Ruby. It helped me get this set up for when I collab more.
Don't worry, Tamasho. I mean, I'll see you around.
You take care.
Yeah.
Discord back up.
Alright. And that's also why the day before, that's why I had Mr. Fukuyama meet me on the
そ
rooftop.
して先生に私の気持ちを全部伝えました。
I finally told him how I felt.
私世 先生のことが好きなんです。本気です。大好きです。付き合ってください。
I like you, Mr. Fukuyama. I mean, I love you. Will you go out with me, please?
森本、ちょっと待ってくれ。いきなりそんな。
Megumi, no, hold on. You can't just suddenly.
先生は私のこと好きですか？嫌いなんですか？
Don't you like me too, or do you hate me?
いや、それは。
No, it's.
My PNG's bigger now. That's just the two.
いいか、
Yeah.
森本。好きにはラブとライクがあってだな。
It certainly is, but it doesn't look too bad. One of the hard things about getting the sizes right is you can't do it unless you've got Discord going like I've got right now.
Yeah, I know.
But it seems like I made a good guess on the sizes.
You did really well, actually. It's not even covering up your text.
Yeah. That's good. Megumi, words like love and like have different meanings at different times.
この2つの言葉の LOVE の方がいわゆるラブだ。
And love, it's it's always a big word.
そして LIKE はというと
And like is,
質問に答えてください。
はい。
answer my question, okay. I didn't even press anything there and it just went on. um,
森本、お前は恋に恋してるだけなんだ。思春期の少女などによく見られる傾向なんだ。
Megumi, you're just in love with love. It's really common at your age.
恋に恋するってどういうことなんですか？
What do you mean I'm in love with the idea of love?
え、
Eh?
お前も大人になれば分かる日がいつか来るであろう。
You'll understand one day when you've grown up. I'm liking how Fukuyama's handling this. It's a lot better than Maya from Persona 3.
Far better.
Don't treat me like a child.
いや、子供扱いとか決して。してる。
No, I'm not treating you like a child, am I? Stop it, enough! Megumi!
私どうしたらいいかわからなくなっちゃって校舎に飛び込みました。
I didn't know what to do. I ran into the school and I...
エースケ聞いてたの？
Ace-K, were you listening?
別に。
No, not really. Now I'm wondering if this does have something to do with his case here. Because we're finding out what happened before he died. Let's see, no, not really. Okay.
待てよ。
Wait.
生徒と教師が。お前ら最低だな。
You're up here with a teacher, huh? I can't believe it.
あんた
I knew you were listening.
ああ、聞いてたよ、聞いてました。聞きたくもないのに聞かされました。
Yeah, I heard you. Not like I wanted to hear something like that, believe me.
何それ、最低。
What's your problem? You're the worst.
どっちが最低だよ。
Worse than you?
何なの？あんたには関係ないでしょ。
This is none of your business. Huh?
関係ないわけないだろ。
How is it none of my business?
やだ、関係ないもん。
I don't care.
なんであんな。くそ。なんだよ。
Shit, what the hell is your problem?
俺が今見たこと
みんなに言いふらしてやる。絶対にだ。
You know what? I'm going to tell everyone what I heard. Everyone, that's a promise.
あ、そう。
Oh, yeah? Ah,
言いたきゃ言いなさいよ。
tell everybody if you want.
人の話を盗み聞きして言いふらすような男をみんなはどう思うのかしらね。
People just love an eavesdropping gossip, don't they?
ほんとキモい。
Ugh, you're so gross.
そっか。あんたはこれからもっともっと頭のいい学校へ行くんだもんね。
Oh, I bet you're not worried because you're about to go to a better school. Huh?
キモい男だって言われるとしても残りの中学校生活だけなんだもんね。
Even if everyone here thinks you're a creep, it won't matter when you're done with this school. That's...
私悲しいよ。英介にあんなところ見られちゃってあんなこと言われて。
I'm sad that you saw me like that, and that you heard all those things he said.
私恥ずかしい。もう死んじゃいたい。
I'm so ashamed I want to die.
Oh no. It's no good.
Megumi. Well, that was kind of sad.
そんなことがあったのか。
I didn't know. Huh?
It was dead, yeah. I don't want her to go. She's sweet.
Yeah, but as you know, she's alive and he's dead. So she blames herself because of that, is my guess. I didn't know about any of that.
すまない。すまない。
I'm sorry. So very sorry.
あゆみちゃん、代わりよ。
Ayumi, I'll take it from here.
お願い。
Okay, yeah, please. Okay. Let's try conversing.
さ
I would, yeah.
Megumi.
英介にも何でも言えちゃったからついあんなひどいことを。
I could say anything to Aisuke, and I ended up saying the worst things I could think of. That didn't lead to his death, though, Megumi. We don't know anything about his death other than strangulation.
英介が自分のことを好きだったってことに私気
I
づいてた。
I realized that Aisuke liked me.
なのに私
And instead of, I
英介に甘えてばっかで
Aisuke was so sweet and kind to me.
英
Eisuke.
英介、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, Eisuke. I'm so sorry. Wow. That's so nice of Kuze to pet her head like that.
私、英介に。
Eisuke.
辛かったわね。
It's been really hard, I know.
クセ刑事
Detective Kuze.
本当に優しい人なんだな。
She's really showing a sweet side here.
彼女の心がめぐみさんを包み込んでいくのがわかる。
It's easy to see how she emphasizes with Megumi.
クセ刑事だからこそめぐみさんを癒すことができるんだ。
Of everyone, Detective Kuze is probably the one who can help Megumi the most.
めぐみさんと同じ痛みや苦しみを彼女は知っているのだから。
She knows the kind of pain that Megumi is going through right now.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, ma'am.
落ち着いた？
Are you feeling a little better?
はい。
Yes, a little. Okay, keep going.
それで次の日学校を休んだってことなんだね。
So that must be why you stayed home from school the next day?
はい。英介に謝ろうと思ったんですけど、やっぱり無理って思っちゃって。
Yeah, I thought I should apologize to Eisuke, but then it turned out I never can.
そしたら電話がかかってきて、お母さんが出て、私に。
My mom answered the phone and she told me.
英介が亡くなったって言ったんです。
She said Eisuke is dead. Now we're getting somewhere. Let me save before I go into them because we're gonna get some nice info finally, other than that argument, which is probably what caused him to not care about his grades as much. So, about Eisuke.
英介が死んじゃったって聞いたとき、
When I heard that Eisuke had died,
私、英介は自殺したんだと思ったんです。私があんなひどいことを言っちゃったせいだって。
I worried he had killed himself. I thought it was because I said horrible things to him. It's understandable that she thinks that with the argument that we just saw, but we know he was murdered. Let's see about herself since that just got highlighting.
私のせいで英介が死んじゃったって思ったら、もう何も考えられなくなりました。
I thought Eisuke died because of me. I thought...
誰とも会いたくないし、ご飯も食べられなくなっちゃいました。
I didn't want to see anyone. I couldn't even eat anymore.
このまま自分も死んじゃえばいいって思ってたんです。
I felt like I was going to die too. See, I want to know more about Eisuke.
私の言葉が
Eisuke took what I said. Hey, Cheshi.
Hey, Judgy sweetie. Thank you so much. wanted to let you know I'm doing okay. I had the usual morning thing for about 15 minutes, but Coco and everyone else jumped right on it, and so did I, and I'm feeling so much better than I did yesterday. Thank you for showing up.
Yep, and I appreciate you showing up too.
He really does. We're trying to get him some viewers. He needs them.
Yeah.
So is he on Twitch?
He's on YouTube according to the screen that I've got. I've got more viewers on YouTube.
Yep, I sent him a YouTube.
Alright.
Just DM'd him a second ago because he
Alright.
was in cafe and he was there because I asked him to kind of make time for me in the mornings and I wanted to make sure I communicate. So thank you for understanding, Josh. Please keep doing that.
Alright.
Today I promised I'd be here.
Yeah. Well, you kind of suggested that you wanted to be here today.
I've been trying, and I told you once my mood was right and I wasn't dealing with all the cluster, I'd show up, and here I am.
Yep. I'm gonna continue on with the conversation here with Megumi. So let's try Eisuke again.
私の言葉が
Eisuke took what I said. Okay, so that sounds like I exhausted that one. So let's go more about her.
そうやって何日か過ごしてたら
It's been a few days.
昨べ夢に英介が出てきたんです
And last night Eisuke was in my dreams. Interesting, but I'm not surprised that happened because people do report those that have died or are dying appearing in their dreams.
それで夢の中の英介が私に何やってんだよお前らしくないぜ
I'm back on that
Done this.
screen now so I can see.
Alright, good. He said, "You're not acting like yourself."
目が覚めて私思ったんです
When I
今
woke
じゃ
up,
ダメだ余計に英介に悪いことしてる
when I woke up, I thought, I'm hurting Eisuke too. No, hurting Eisuke now too.
だから今日部屋から出てきたのね
And that's what brought you out of your room?
はいそうです
Yeah. Keep going.
そしてお昼のテレビを見て
Then when the TV was on,
英介は自殺じゃなくてエミオに殺されたって知ったんです
I just found out that Eisuke didn't commit suicide. He was killed by the Smiling Man. Yeah, that's good that you put that there.
Yeah, thank you. Yep, she's hanging out with new friends, so...
Yeah. And I guess another good thing about having you come on, other than getting this Discord thing worked out, is I was able to get my volume settings a bit better because I got the TTS notifications before, but I couldn't hear them too well, so I had to check the log to make sure of what they say, but now I can kind of hear it perfectly after the volume adjustments I made on my headset.
Would you like if Cheshi joined us? I could drag him.
It's fine if Cheshi wants to join us.
Oh, I just stepped out, so I don't
Alright.
really know.
What?
私もっととんでもないことをしちゃったんだって思って
I thought maybe I'd done something even worse.
怖くて耐えられなくなって
I was so scared I couldn't take it anymore. Oh. Yeah, it can be like that, Cheshi. I was so scared I couldn't take it anymore.
とんでもないこと？
Something even worse? Keep going.
私もっととんでもないことをしちゃったんです。
I'd done something even worse, so that just sounds like we exhausted her. So, we've got observations in Ace K, so let's do Ace K first.
英介がエミオに殺されちゃったに違いないんです。
I'm sure Ace K was killed by the Smiling Man. Let's see, keep going.
英介がエミオに
Okay, so she is exhausted there. Let's see about observations.
どうして佐々木くんがエミオに殺されちゃったって思ったの？
What makes you think that Aisuke was killed by the Smiling Man? That's a good question here, because only we know that he had a paper bag with a smiling face on it. And it's... But then again... What?
Cheshi's here now. I
Oh.
dragged him in.
Oh, hey, Cheshi.
Oh, there he is. He showed up.
Yep.
Stream. Oh, hi, Cheshi, sweetie.
Welcome in, Cheshi.
Hell yeah.
But pretty much as I was saying here, I wonder why she thinks that the Smiling Man killed him. I saw her expression when she was supposedly saw the special. That's kind of what I suspected, but so far the public should only know the urban legends, which even the urban legends kind of make me scratch my head right now, since the police never made the paper bags with the smiling faces public around the time when the legends originated. Yeah.
Keep talking, right?
Yeah. But yeah, from what the urban legends are like that they've said, someone had to witness it, everything, or it was probably the killer spreading the urban legend.
I gave him the stream piece.
Alright.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh.
Cheshi.
Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
I hear you.
Welcome into my stream, Cheshi.
Thank you for the invite.
Just remember to keep things PG-13 in here. That's what I kind of prefer.
Of course, my friend.
それにもっととんでもないこと
A little different than mine. Mine is fine with skimpy skimp. But he likes it a little bit.
Yeah. And I kind of prefer the chill vibe. I'm kind of good at creating a chill atmosphere, I think.
I think you're wonderful at it.
Yeah. And what is this even worse thing you mentioned?
きっと英介は一人であそこで泣いてたんです。
I bet Ace K was over there all by himself crying. Reasonable to suspect that, but we don't know.
私にひどいことを言われてすごく悲しくって、そこにエミオが現れて
By the way, Josh, I'm just
Eskil.
gonna keep you with the stream VC. As soon as you show up
Okay.
enough, you can just keep it.
Much appreciated, your friend.
Of course. I feel like we do the same for me too on your stream, so I can't form words. You're just sweet, okay?
I said so many bad. Let's see. I'm reading right now. I said so many bad things to Aisuke. I made him sad. Then the Smiling Man showed up and killed him. So let's see. Let's continue with observations and see if I exhausted it.
私が
I did a
大変な
terrible.
ことをしちゃったんです。
I did a terrible thing. Okay, it seems like I did, but I'm gonna do it again. Make sure that she repeats.
私が大変なことをしちゃったんです。
I did terrible things, so she did repeat. Let's go to Aisuke.
エイスケがエミオに
Okay, that's still exhausted. Now, herself.
私都市伝説とかが好きだからエミオのことに詳しくって
I like urban legends and stuff, so I know about the Smiling Man.
だから私知ってるんです。
That's why I'm worried.
エミオに殺された人は成仏できないんだって。
The souls of people killed by the Smiling Man can't get to heaven.
成仏できない。
They can't?
はいそうなんです。このままじゃエイスケは天国に行けないんです。
No, if I don't do something, Aisuke won't make it to heaven. She's placing too much blame on herself.
だから私がおまじないを唱えなきゃダメだったんです。
So I have to recite the spell.
おまじない。
There's a spell? Let's see about the spell.
おまじないについて詳しく教えてくれない？
Can you tell me more about this spell?
誰かが死んだらその人の親とか兄弟とか友達も悲しいでしょ。
When someone dies, everyone they're close to is really sad, right?
そんな人が殺された人が見つかった場所に行ってあるおまじないを唱えるとエミオが現れるんです。
If one of those people recites this spell at the murder scene, the Smiling Man will appear.
私そのおまじないを知ってるんです。
Well, I know that spell.
おまじないを唱えたらエミオが来ちゃうけどエイスケは天国に行けて私も無事なんです。
The Smiling Man will come. Aisuke will be able to get into heaven, and the spell will keep me safe.
だから私があの場所へ行かなきゃならなかったんです。
That's why I had to go there.
そんなおまじないが
That's quite a spell.
それで君はポンプ場に行ったんだね。
So you went to the pumping station?
そういうことか。
Is that all this was about?
森本、お前ってやつは。
Megumi, you... I see. Let's keep going.
エイスケが見つかった場所で私
Where they found
おま
Aisuke.
じないの練習をしながらエミオが現れるのを待つつもりでした。
I was going to wait there for the Smiling Man and practice the spell.
なのにおまじないの言葉を
But I
忘れちゃっ
forgot
たんです。
but I forgot the words.
暗くて怖かったし寒かったけどエイスケのために必死で思い出そうとしました。
It was dark and scary and cold. I tried so hard to remember the words for
で
Aisuke.
もどうしても思い出せなくなってもう情けなくて
but I just couldn't remember them. I started thinking about how I was so pathetic.
圭介のことを考えてたら悲しくって寂しくって私声を上げて泣いてました。
Then I started thinking about Eisuke. I was so sad and lonely that I started crying.
そしたら
Then
エミオが現れたんです。本当に
the Smiling Man showed up, really. What?
本当なの？それは
Are you serious? Let's find out.
私びっくりしてものすごく怖くて
I was so scared.
まじないところじゃなくなっちゃってキャーって叫んじゃったんです。
I couldn't remember the spell, so I just screamed.
あんなに練習したのに私のせいでレスケ天国に行けなくなっちゃった。
I practiced the spell, but I screwed up. Eisuke can't go to heaven because of me.
ごめんなさいごめんなさいレスケ私
I'm sorry, Ace. I'm sorry,
ごめんね
Eisuke.
言えなかったの。
I'm sorry, Eisuke. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
レスケ
Eisuke. She's definitely blaming herself too much, but I understand her fear of encountering the killer.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at the face that decided to draw for that emotion.
Yeah. Understandable. Eisuke, wah.
僕と先輩が到着した時ちょうど彼女の悲鳴が聞こえたんだ。
I heard her scream just as we arrived.
慌てて声の方向に走ってったんだけど特に不審者の姿は見えず
I ran towards her, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
結局現場にはこの子と担任の先生しかいなかった。
It was just her and Mr. Fukuyama at the scene.
ポンプ場の裏は細い抜け道になってるから
However, there's a small spot at the back of the station where someone might be able to squeeze
彼
through.
女の前に現れたやつはおそらくそちら側にうまく逃げたんだろうな。
So whoever she saw might have gone that way.
神あれ持ってきてお願い。
Kami, bring me the item, please.
了解っす。
Understood.
君が見たエミオが被っていたのはこういう紙袋だったのかな。
Was the Smiling
That's
Man...
horrifying.
What?
That's
Oh.
horrifying.
Yeah. Well, that's his signature, so... Not surprised. Was the Smiling Man wearing a paper bag like this?
はい同じ顔が書いてありました。
Hey, boat, how's it going? I'm glad you could come.
Hello, hello.
Yes, he had the same face drawn on his.
本とかテレビで見るのとは全然違っててこの顔でした。
Oh. See. He was different from what I've seen in books or on TV, but this is it. This was his face.
違いない。18年前の事件が再び動き出した。
Well, that seals it. We can't ignore the connection to the murders from 18 years ago.
エミオは本当にいる。
Does this mean the Smiling Man is actually real? That's kind of the way that I've been going on it, because they say legends are based on truth. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Chatshire. Let's see. Does this mean the Smiling Man is actually real?
Another follow.
Thanks for the follow, Boat.
すっかり遅くなっちゃったね。あゆみちゃん、お疲れ様。
It's getting late. Great work today, Ayumi.
それはお互い様でしょ。
Right back at you.
それにしても驚いたね。
And thanks for subscribing over on YouTube. You too. A lot of surprises today, huh?
うん。本当にめぐみさんの前にエミオが現れただなんて。
Yeah, I still can't believe that the Smiling Man really showed up in front of Megumi.
でもそれが何者で、なぜ彼女の前に現れたのかはわからないんだけど。
Who is he? Why did he come to her?
じゃあ改めて今日の調査をまとめましょうか。
Well, let's wrap up today's investigation. Alright. So now the review portion. Let's save. Sometimes these reviews can annoy me, and I'm not too sure if you guys will see it since... Hey, Starry, you didn't miss the review portion, and as I was gonna say, this review portion can annoy me at times, and not too sure how many of these review portions you've seen, but you might encounter why I find them annoying at times.
I mean, you're making it sound very laborious. I gotta grab my pasta real quick. I just finished in a Mikey.
Like, the reviews are good, it just has some points that annoy me at times, and I'm hoping that they don't show up.
佐々木英介が発見された当日にめぐみさんが休んでいた理由がやっと分かった。
We finally figured out why Megumi was absent the day Eisuke Sasaki was found.
福山先輩に告白しているところをたまたま佐々木くんに見られてしまっためぐみさんは
Eisuke saw Megumi confessing her love to Mr. Fukuyama.
先輩に思いが届かなかったところを佐々木くんに知られてしまう。
And he heard Mr. Fukuyama explain that he didn't feel the same way.
さらに自分の行為を佐々木くんから責められちゃったことで
Then Eisuke called her out for her behavior.
悔しさと恥ずかしさで気の置けない幼馴染の佐々木くんにきつい言葉を投げつけちゃったのよね。
She was so frustrated and embarrassed that she took it out on Eisuke, her closest friend.
佐々木くんはめぐみさんのことが好きだったみたいだから二重にショックだっただろうね。
Eisuke must have been stunned. He seems to have liked Megumi as more than a friend.
そうね。だからめぐみさんは佐々木くんは自分のせいで亡くなった。
Yep, that's...
Now, but I think, yeah, we should be good.
That's good. Yep, that's why she thought she was the reason he died.
つまり自殺したんだって思い込んじゃったのよ。
She thought maybe he'd killed himself.
佐々木くんが発見される前日から部屋に閉じこもっていためぐみさんは
She locked herself in a room since the day he was found.
彼は自殺したんだって今日まで思い込んでいたのね。
That's no good.
What's...
To be locked in a room?
You have a lurker.
Yep. And lurkers are always welcome. I'm glad that that's still working over on Twitch, because I just, like, connected my Nightbot back to Twitch without really checking all the commands, not even the clip command.
By the way, Bryce, I sent you another server in your DM, so you have three to join when you're able.
Alright.
You have my friend Daisy's server. She loves new people.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Convinced until today that he had killed himself because of her.
ところが今日あることが原因でめぐみさんは自分の考えを改めることになった。それは
Today, though, something changed her mind. That was... Okay. Let's see. The day... I'm gonna think it was Eisuke that she said, because I don't think she received a phone call from him. And the talk show was on a bit later, or it might have been. No, it had to be the talk show. So we're gonna go with the talk show.
テレビのワイドショーを見たこと
Pasta is so good with chili oil, but
Let's see. It's what she saw in the talk show, right?
そのワイドショーでは都市伝説のエミオが紹介されていて、
That show featured the urban legend The Smiling Man.
そこで佐々木くんの事件に触れられちゃったのよ。
And they talked about Eisuke's case without getting very specific.
その結果めぐみさんは佐々木くんはエミオに殺されたんだと信じたわけだね。
That's why Megumi thought Eisuke was killed by the Smiling Man, right?
テレビ番組を見ためぐみさんはエミオに会うために事件現場に行った。
After watching the show, Megumi went to the crime scene looking to meet the Smiling Man.
めぐみさんがそこまでしてやりたかったこと。
What Megumi wanted to do there was recite a spell.
おまじないを唱えることだ。
Recite a spell.
自分がおまじないを唱えなきゃ佐々木くんは天国に行けない。
She thought she needed to recite the spell so Eisuke could get to heaven.
そう考えたらいても立ってもいられなくなっちゃったのね。かわいそうに。
She was so convinced the story was true that she couldn't stay home any longer. Poor girl.
そして事件現場に来ためぐみさんの前にエミオは本当に現れた。
Then at the crime scene, the Smiling Man appeared.
ええ。
Yeah.
それが一体何者だったのかはわからないけど、
I can't imagine who it could have been.
その人物が佐々木英介の事件に関係していると見るのは自然だ。その
But it seems likely it's someone involved in Eisuke's murder because let's see. Let's see. It had to be this one.
それは関係ないんじゃないかしら。
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
そうだ、めぐみさんの前に現れたエミオと佐々木英介が被っていた紙袋には
Right. The Smiling Man Megumi saw in the paper bag Eisuke was wearing.
同じ顔が描かれていたからだ。都市伝説として知られているものとは異なる顔が。
Both had the same face drawn on them, not one. one not seen in the reports in the urban legends.
とにかく今日一日でいろんな謎が明らかになって事件が大きく動いたよね。
I have to say the case developed quite a lot in just one
念
day.
のため今日分かったことを最初から振り返っておこう。
Just for the record, let's recap what we've learned.
いいわね。そうしましょう。
Good idea, let's do that.
佐々木くんの遺体が発見された日、めぐみさんが学校を休んだ理由は
On the day Eisuke's body was found, Megumi missed school. She was upset because Eisuke had overheard her confessing her feelings to. And this is one of the reasons why I say I'm annoyed with these reviews. They should just say it.
I agree. Yeah, I hear you. This is annoying. Oh, I'm so fucking full.
Let's see.
I already ate like a princess.
There he is. But at least I can select him out of this list. The worst thing that they've done at times like these is they've made me type it in. And this is the less annoying of what they do.
Right.
その通りね。
That's right.
それが原因で学校を休んでいためぐみさんは
Now, since Megumi wasn't at school that day, she learned about Eisuke's death from... please don't make me type it in. Okay.
Right.
Same answer as before because he called.
そうじゃないわよ。
No, that's not it.
ちょっと待って、もう一回考えるから
Let me think about it some more. So it was probably the TV
学校
show.
を休んでいためぐみさんは
Megumi, who is absent from school. She learned about Eisuke's death from... Okay, is it in... here? Because it was the TV show.
Okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Alright.
Oh, that was good. I'm full.
They're not gonna let me select anything, so let's just do this. Because she won't say Fukuyama, so it has to be the TV show that she's mentioned somewhere.
そうじゃないわよ。
That's not it.
ちょっと待って、もう一回考えるから学校を休んでいためぐみさんは
Megumi, who is absent from school. She learned about Eisuke's death from...
What was the TV show?
Yeah, but they're not allowing me to select a TV show. And it wasn't the police. Let's see. So, family name is Morimoto. Oh, there we go. So... This one mentions TV show, so let's hope that this does it. There we go.
学校からの連絡を受けたお母さんがめぐみさんに伝えたのよね。
Okay, yes, the school contacted her mother and she was the one to break it to Megumi. Alright.
お母さんの言葉を聞いためぐみさん
When her mom told her what had happened, Megumi assumed that Eisuke's death was... This is where it definitely gets annoying.
Her fault.
Yeah, it's either her fault or suicide. But ultimately it's suicide either way that she thought it was. So if they don't accept suicide, then we'll put down her fault, like you said. Okay.
ちょっと待って。もう一回考えるから。
Wait, let me think about it some more. Okay, so we're gonna
お母
say
さん
her
の言葉を
fault.
聞いためぐみさん。
Okay. There we go. Hmm?
What?
Yeah, I'm just as confused as you, because I was like, I'm gonna say suicide, but if it doesn't work out, I'll go with what you said, and that's not it either.
I'm back. I am so
Don't
full.
make no sense.
I'll
Yeah.
also try to hold off on the F-bombs. I've already said it like 4 times, and we're trying to stay PG at least 14 here. Sorry, honey.
ちょっと待って。もう一回考えるから。
Wait a minute, let me think about it some more.
お母さんの言葉を聞いためぐみさん。
It was making Bryce do typing, and that's even annoying.
Yeah. When her mother
Are we...
told her what had happened, Megumi assumed that Eisuke's death was... And do you have any ideas, Starry? I already said a suicide. Cheshi said her fault, and neither one of them were right.
Second. She's gonna do the thing. Let's see. I don't know. I can't think of any other than the suicide or their fault.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up just because I don't like typing in things like this. They should just say it.
I'm annoyed for you. What are we even doing typing this shit in on this broken Switch keyboard?
Yeah. But now you understand my frustrations with these. I got it past once right in one thing when I was alone, but this is just so annoying.
So you have to get them right?
Pretty much.
Who's the bully?
Okay. Let's see, we're in chapter 6. We're in the review stage.
Not cool.
Let's see. Well, this one says suicide, and I've already done it once. I'm gonna be annoyed if it's just suicide, because I said a suicide, and it should have accepted it in my mind. I'm not too sure about you two.
Yeah. If it accepts that, that's not cool.
That was... Well, it already is turning me off to playing this game, that's for sure, because... I like the VNs with I like some challenges in them.
Yeah.
I like when it's based around the story.
Yeah. Well, the past two titles weren't this annoying. Like, the very first entry did have its annoyances, but it was mainly brute forcing everything that kind of annoying instead of typing like this.
I hear you.
Oh,
by the way, you should look up a beep filter. Since you want
Go on, game.
PG-13, 14-ish.
Yeah.
Whenever we talk, it would beep certain words out automatically.
Okay. That sounds good. That we can look into.
Of course.
But yeah, that was annoying. They should have accepted a suicide like I originally put in.
Oh, that really is annoying. That's like a syntax thing. The switch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable for her to think that given what happened the day before.
そのまま部屋に閉じこもり、誰とも話をしようとしなかっためぐみさんは、
Megumi locked herself in a room and wouldn't talk to anyone.
今朝ようやく部屋から出てきた。
But this morning she finally started to come around.
前を向こうとしたのよね。夢の中で佐々木くんに励まされて。
She decided to try and be more positive after Eisuke appeared in her dream and encouraged her.
ところがたまたまワイドショーを見てしまっためぐみさんは、
But after Megumi saw the show about urban legends, she began to think that Sasaki was killed by... This one's not gonna be as annoying if I have to fill it in, but I'm still annoyed that I have to fill it in.
I hear you.
Okay, good. It's just a selection.
その通りよ。
That's right.
エミオの都市伝説に詳しかっためぐみさんは、
Megumi knew about the urban legend of the Smiling Man.
おまじないを唱えようとしたのよね。そうしなきゃ佐々木くんが天国に行けないって信じて。
So she tried to recite a spell that she believed would let Eisuke get into heaven.
だから彼女は佐々木くんが発見された事件現場に行った。すると
So she went alone to where Eisuke's body was found and waited for the Smiling Man. And then right in front of her, Blank appeared. Let's hope I can select him again, even though I shouldn't have to do this. Smiling Man.
信じられない話だけど事実みたいよね。
I know it sounds unbelievable, but it seems it's true.
18年前に使用された紙袋と同じものをかぶせられた状態で佐々木英介は発見された。
Eisuke was found wearing a paper bag over his head, the same kind as the victims from 18 years ago.
そして今日彼が発見された現場に同じ笑顔が描かれた紙袋をかぶった何者かが現れた。
Tonight, someone wearing a bag with the same smiling face was spotted where Eisuke was found.
都市伝説として知られているものとその顔とは全く違った絵柄だったらしいから。
And the face on both bags was different from the ones commonly associated with the urban legend.
めぐみさんの前に現れたのは18年前の事件の犯人？
Does that mean the person Megumi saw tonight might be the same killers 18 years ago? It's possible, but with the urban legends out there, it might be someone else.
それが何者なのか、18年前の事件の犯人なのかは今の段階ではわからない。
There's no way to know at this stage.
18年の時を隔てた2つの事件は
Two separate cases 18 years apart.
僕たちの想像が及ばない形でつながっているに違いない。
They must be connected, but how?
どんどん複雑になっていくもんね。一緒に頑張ろうね。
Well, this case is getting more and more complicated. Let's both do our best to solve it.
頼りにしてるよ、あゆみちゃん。
Of course, I'm counting on you, Ayumi.
今日はここまでね。あなたは明日も警察署に行くの？
That's everything for now. Are you still going to visit the police station tomorrow?
明日こそ鎌田警部に会って18年前に姿を消した人のことを聞いてくれよ。
Yeah, I'm going to ask Inspector Kamada about the person of interest who disappeared 18 years ago.
あゆみちゃんは明日どうするの？
What are your plans for tomorrow, Ayumi?
私はめぐみさんの様子を見に行くつもりなの。
I'm going to check in on Megumi.
少しは落ち着いてくれてるといいんだけどね。
I hope she's been able to calm down a bit.
そうだね。めぐみさんに会えたら伝えといてよ。
If you get to see her, tell her I said hello.
頑張って話してくれてありがとうって。
And thank her for doing her best to talk to us.
わかった。伝えとくね。それにしても、先生はいつ帰ってくるのかしらね。
Okay, will do. Say, I wonder when Mr. Tsugi will be back.
いつものことだからね。
He disappears like this all the time. Chapter 7, Irumuho Village. Police station.
今日こそ鎌田警部に会えるといいんだけど。
Hopefully today I can talk to Inspector Kamada.
あの不敬さんだ。僕に気づいて向こうから来てくれるみたいだ。
Oh, it's that police officer from before. She's coming to see me.
上原刑事に自慢しようかな。
I'll have to brag to Detective Kamihara.
こんにちは。今日も来たのね。
Hello, So. Thanks for coming again today.
こんにちは。
Hello. Let's save. And then let's engage.
鎌田警部よね。今日はいらっしゃいますよ。
You're here to see Inspector Kamada? He's here today. Oh?
奥の部屋へどうぞ。
Please go to the back room.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Yeah, keep me back for.
Well, now we're speaking to a detective. Hey, So.
こんにちは、鎌田警部。
Hello, Inspector Kamada.
例の男の話を聞きに来てくれたのじゃ。わざわざご苦労さん。
Thanks for coming all this way. You want to hear about the injured man, right?
ええ、そうです。
Yes, that's right.
怪我をしたまま消息不明になったとみられる男の話を伺いに来ました。
I understand the injured man simply disappeared, and I'd like to hear more. Okay. Let's keep
で
going.
は、その男について聞かせてください。
What can you tell me about the missing man?
鈴木みのる。その男の名前じゃ。
His name was Minoru Suzuki.
鈴木みのる。
Minoru Suzuki?
18年前、 橋爪彩香が殺された日から消息不明になっておる。
He's been missing 18 years since the day Ayaka Hashizume was murdered.
当時の年齢は25歳。生きていれば今は43歳じゃな。
He was 25 years old at the time. If he were still alive, he'd be 43 now.
事件の鍵を握る重要な人物ではないかと考え、わしらも懸命に行方を追ったんじゃ。
We were looking for him back then because we saw him as a person of interest to the case.
結局見つからんかった。
But we could never find him. Okay, more. Ask about Suzuki.
そうだったんですね。他にはどんな情報が？
Anything else I should know?
他にはない。
There's nothing else, no.
え？
What? And I'm thinking the same thing here as that my guy's expression. You're not being helpful if we just have a name.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
わしが持っとる続きの情報は18年前のものじゃ。当時のわしらはそれを手がかりとして。
The only information I have on Suzuki is 18 years old.
わしらなりのセオリーに基づいて捜査をしたんじゃ。しかし鈴木の足取りはつかめなんだ。
We followed it at the time, but we never managed to find Suzuki.
今となっては署内では鈴木はもうとっくに亡くなっとると考える向きが多くての。
Nowadays, most folks in the department think Suzuki is long dead.
今回の捜査対象として鈴木は重要視されとらん。
Suzuki generally isn't considered important to the current case.
じゃから君には署にはない新たな視点から鈴木について調べてほしいんじゃよ。
But I still want you to look into him all the same. You've got a different perspective than we do.
そういうことなんですね。
So that's what this is all about. Keep going. Let's see if we can get more.
すでに亡くなっとる可能性は低くないじゃろう。
I mentioned that there's a good chance he's dead, right? Okay. Keep going.
すでに亡くなっとる可能性は低くないじゃろう。
Okay, so he repeated himself. So let's go to observations.
君なら過去にわしらが見落とした何かに気づけるかもしれん。
Maybe you'll notice something we've missed. Huh?
そういうところに期待しとるんじゃ。
At least that's what I'm counting on, oof. Okay, let's keep going.
どうしたんですか？大丈夫ですか？
Are you okay?
何でもない。気にするな。
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
気にするなって言われても。
You say that, but
さらに君も知っとると思うが、警察の情報を外部の人間に教えるのは原則として認められとらん。
anyway, we're not allowed to share confidential information outside the force.
わしから言えるのはここまでじゃ。
That's all I can say. Let's make sure we
君
exhausted
に
it.
話せる情報は他にはない。
Okay, I've got nothing else I can tell you, so that exhausted it. So let's think. But first, let's make sure we save. Alright, now let's think.
やっぱりそうだよな。そうなると
I guess that's the way it is in that
警
case.
察が連続少女殺人事件は無差別殺人の可能性があると考えたかどうか。
Can he say if he thinks the girls were really victims of indiscriminate murders? Probably not, right?
何ブツブツ言っとるんじゃ。
What are you mumbling about?
はい。連続少女殺人事件で、いかにも異常者による無差別殺人事件っぽいので。
It occurs to me that we don't know the motive of the serial girl murder case, whether it was indiscriminate.
警察もそう思ってたんじゃないかな。できれば知りたいななんて考えてました。
I was wondering if the police had ideas. If so, I need to know.
もちろんそれも教え
You know, I can't tell you that.
やっぱり。
Yep, I knew it all right. Okay, let's see. So he talked more. Let's see if we can get more.
何度も言うが捜査に関する情報を部外者に話すわけにはいかんのじゃよ。
See, you know already that I can't share sensitive information outside the force.
とはいえ手がかりなしというわけにはいかんな。
Finally. That said, I can't let you leave here without a new clue to work.
これを渡しておく。
Let me give you this.
似顔絵ですか。
A police sketch. And this is supposed to be from 18 years ago. That's what I'm thinking.
そのとおりうちの似顔絵捜査官に書いてもらったものじゃ。
Perceptive. Now guess the job of the officer who drew it.
もしやこれは。
Who is this?
少年時代の続きの写真を元にして描いた43歳になった現在の予想図じゃ。
Oh, I see. It's not from 18 years ago, it's one of those. It's what Suzuki might look like now at age 43. It's based off an old picture of him.
プロが描いたもんじゃから大きく外してることはないじゃろう。
Since it was drawn by a professional, I figure it can't be too far off. Kind of interesting that they did this with just drawing, because I'm sitting here thinking they do this with computers now, but I'm also going, this visual novel is set in the 90s, so did they have that back then?
Probably not. Probably not.
I see.
Probably not.
Yeah. Let's see, look and examine was highlighted as well as take. So let's take the
あり
sketch.
がとうございます。お借りします。
Thank you, I'm glad to have it. Huh?
さっき言った事情もあって鈴木に関する情報はほとんど君には教えられん。
As I said, I can't give you most of our old information on
調査を
Suzuki.
依頼しておいて申し訳ない。
And I understand that's frustrating since I brought you in on this
じゃ
investigation.
が、ゼロから続きを洗い直すことで今まで見えてこなんだ事件の真実が見えてくる。
But by you taking a fresh look at Suzuki, you might see something we missed.
わしはそこに期待しとるんじゃよ。
At least that's what I hope happens.
そうか。鎌田警部自身は鈴木が生きていても今回の事件に関わりがあると考えてるな。
He hasn't said it, but it seems like Inspector Kamada thinks Suzuki is alive and involved in this case.
表立って鈴木に関する捜査をするのは難しいから。
But it's difficult to perform a new investigation.
僕に調査を依頼したわけだ。よし、僕もそのつもりで調査を進めるぞ。
So he's asked me to help. I'll conduct my investigation with that in mind. Alright. So... let's try trapping.
鎌田警部、お忙しいところありがとうございました。いただいた似顔絵をもとに調査を進めようと思います。
Thank you for your time, Inspector Kamada. The sketch you gave me will be very useful. Do you have any leads? Let's see. Kofuku Station. Pumping station's not gonna help me. Library might. So we're gonna say the library. I'm going to the library.
図書館に行くつもりです。
I'm going to the library. Oh, really?
ちょっと違ったかな。
Maybe that's not the best plan.
こういう時、普通は幸福駅で聞き込みするんじゃないかの。
You know, usually in situations like this, police would canvass for info at Kofuku Station.
ですよね。
You're right.
では、行ってきます。
Okay then, I'm off.
頼んだぞ、わしの分まで。
Good.
頑張ってくれ。
Good luck and keep up the good work on my behalf. Huh? Huh? That's the same hat as the killer. What? Well, wait a minute. Woo.
さっきの人どこ行っちゃったんだろう。
Where'd he go? Huh? Okay. Kofuku Station.
連続少女殺人事件が起きた工学市の中心地だ。
Kofuku Station. This is the heart of Kofuku City, where the serial girl murders happen.
駅前だからか。人の通りも有力な状況が簡単に得られるとは思うんだけど。
There's a lot of people passing by the station. It won't be easy, but maybe I can learn something useful here.
鎌田警部から借りた唯一の手がかりである鈴木みのるの似顔絵を使って聞き込みをしてみよう。
I'll use the sketch of Minoru Suzuki that Inspector Kamada gave to me to ask around for info.
その鎌田警部の様子も気になったけど、今調査に集中だ。
I keep thinking about Inspector Kamada's strange behavior, but I should focus on the investigation.
鎌田警部の期待に応えなきゃ。
He's given me a great opportunity, and I've got to live up to his expectations. Okay, so we'll try to engage someone. College student.
すみません、ちょっと時間ありますか？
Pardon me, do you have a minute?
え、何？ナンパ？ごめんなさい、私彼氏いるんで。
What? I have a boyfriend.
なぜかわからないけど、ちょっとショックだ。
I don't know why, but I'm a little hurt by that. Because it sounded like you were hitting on her. That's
I hate that kind of response.
yeah.
I know.
Because it doesn't help our work here.
Okay. Permission to rant for a little bit.
こんにちは。
Alright.
今よろしいですか?
How can someone be so full of ego? But when someone approaches you and tries to ask you a question, you assume they're trying to ask you out.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Extremely egregious. I don't like that.
Yeah, and I don't really have that problem a lot of the time, as Sorry knows you don't get out much, but people don't usually assume that when I approach people for help, like information and that.
It's happened to me before. I was at a store trying to I was listening for I knew where something was. There was a store employee.
Mm-hmm.
They said that to me and they just walked away. I'm like, okay, rude.
Yeah. And agreed. After all, you're in a store and you're likely looking for something. They should be willing to help you. Let's see. Hello, can I steal a moment of your time?
ネギマとレバー、あとは砂肝と皮。
Negima and liver.
でも手羽にすべきかしら。
Oh, and gizzards and skin? No, maybe it should be chicken wings.
待って、もう忘れてたわ。
But I like
どれも捨てがたいのよね。
I do too. Ah, I almost forgot the thighs. It's so hard to choose.
Back to the thing we were saying earlier about the whole like being asked out thing. Absolutely. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah. I'm glad I haven't encountered that when I've been out and about. Let's see. She's focused on food. I should leave her alone. Okay, let's try the man over here.
Shady businessman.
Yeah.
すみません。ちょっとお話を伺ってもよろしいですか?
Yeah. Excuse me, do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions.
なんだ君は?
Who are you?
僕は宇津木探偵事務所の探偵なんですが、人探しをしてるんです。
I'm a detective with the Itsugi Detective Agency, and I'm searching for someone.
随分と若い探偵さんだ。
You seem a little young for a detective. Well, finally we got somewhere, so let's save so that we have him engaged. So, we want to show him the photo.
この人に見覚えはありませんか?
Do you recognize this person?
誰だね?
Should I? Who is this?
鈴木みのるという人で、18年前まで甲府市に住んでいたらしいのですが。
His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived near here until around 18 years ago.
私は昨年から単身赴任でこの町に来たばかりだ。だからお門違いだね。じゃあ。
Sorry, I moved here last year for work. I don't know anyone. Even my family lives far away. I'm no help.
あ、そうだったんですね。失礼しました。
Not a problem. Sorry to bother you. He's already gone. Oh, and there's someone else. That businessman wasn't helpful, but at least he was receptive. Let's see, we'll ask this guy.
すいません。
Excuse me.
いらっしゃい。店はもう開いてるよ。寄ってってよ。
Hello, you wanna go in there? Feel free. No, we don't want to.
いい、そうではなく、僕は探偵でして、少しお話を聞かせてもらいたいんですが。
Actually, I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I can.
客じゃないのか。悪いけど他を当たってよ。仕事中なんだ。
Let's see. Sorry, if you're not a customer, you'll have to find someone else to talk to. I'm working.
ほんの数分だけでいいんですが。
I just need a
Out in the
few
street,
minutes.
drinking coffee.
Oh, in the game. Okay.
Let's see, I just need a few minutes.
忙しいんだって。見ればわかるでしょ。
I said I'm busy, can't you see?
店の前で缶コーヒーを飲みながらぼーっとしているだけなんだ。
But you're just hanging out in front of the restaurant drinking a can of coffee.
休憩中かサボっているようにしか見えないけど、露骨に迷惑そうな顔もされてしまったし。
I can't tell if he's on a break or slacking off, but he is definitely annoyed.
粘っても話してくれそうにないな。
I doubt he'll talk to me even if I keep trying.
お邪魔しました。
Sorry to bother you. Okay, that was very helpful. Let's try engaging with this lady again.
すみません。
Excuse me.
ね
Sukune.
ずっと悩み続けている。
She's thinking awfully hard. Okay. Where?
冊子の未食。結構お客さんが入ってるみたいだ。
Sashimori Diner. It looks like they've got got lots of customers.
全定食大盛りで500円？魅力的だ。
What's this? It's 500 yen for all large portion set meals? That's pretty intriguing.
電話番号が書いてある。せっかくだし、押しておこう。
Why don't I save their phone number just in case? Why don't we just go in?
ライスカレー？ヘブン？僕的にはカツカレーが至高だな。
Lucky Dice Curry. Curry with pork cutlet is my favorite. Okay. It's likely still the same stuff, but let's check.
全定食大盛り500円はありません。
Okay, he said that before.
危ない。入っちゃいそう。
So tempting, I kind of want to go in. Okay. Alright. So let's use the phone. Phone contacts. And this.
サービス抜群、親切な接客、もりもりの料理で味覚を刺激でおなじみの刺しもみ食堂です。
Our service is excellent, our customer service is friendly, and our food is delicious. We're your new favorite diner. Okay, that was useless. Let's see, what does show do in this regard? Let's talk to someone who might know something. That's what we've been trying to do. Let's try thinking. I should focus on asking around for information. Let's bother the teen again.
忙しいから他を当たってくれって。
I'm busy, go bother somebody else. Well, you're the only one around other than that lady who's shopping, and we can't go in anywhere. Let's see. Try the lady again. Bonjour. Hey, Legend. Welcome in.
Hi, Legend, sweetie. Welcome.
Ah, it is a legend.
Legend.
Yeah. Right now, we're just trying to figure out how we can get someone to talk to us so that keep bothering her. Okay, not there. Do this one. It's Drinkofu Station. They were drunk when... Alright. Thanks for the suggestion, I'll do that. It's Drinkofu Station. They were drunk when they thought of that pun. Alright, so surroundings. Good idea.
この辺りでは比較的大きな駅だ。
It's a nice sized station for this area.
福祉の中心だけあって駅前の飲食店などが多い。
Ah, more humans.
There are lots of restaurants, plenty to eat here in the heart of Kofuku City. Thanks, Inferno. That really seemed to get something to happen. I just hope that they keep this angle. There's a lot of foot traffic here too. Alright. More people to ask. Old man.
こんにちは。ちょっとよろしいでしょうか。
Hello, may I speak to you for a moment?
ちょっとやらしいとはどういうことじゃ、お若いの。
What? See my what?
あ、いいえ、違います。僕は探偵で人を探してるところなんですよ。
I didn't say that. No, I'm a detective. I'm looking for someone.
誰を探しとるのじゃ、君は。
Who are you looking for?
鈴木実という人なんですが。
A man by the name of Minoru Suzuki.
今、何と言った？
Who? What name?
鈴木実ですが。
Minoru Suzuki.
それはわしの孫の名前ではないか。
You're looking for my granddaughter? No, we aren't.
え？
What?
鈴木みのり、11歳の女の子じゃ。なんで君がわしの孫を探しとるんじゃ。
You're laughing about how senile he is?
Yeah.
It is funny indeed. Minori Suzuki, she's only 11 years old. Why are you looking for her? Oh my gosh.
ああ、違うんです。鈴木みのりさんじゃなく、この似顔絵の人がですね。
No, not Minori Suzuki. The person in this sketch is...
誰じゃこのおっさんは。
Who is this old man?
この人が鈴木みのるなんです。
This man is Minoru Suzuki.
バカもん、わしの孫はおっさんではない。
You ass! My granddaughter is not an old man. There's no point in talking to you.
ありがとうございました。
But that was indeed funny, Cheshi. I'm kind of laughing with you.
That was hilarious.
Okay, well, thanks. Alright, so we've got 2 more people here. Let's try this lady.
すみません。少しだけお話を聞かせていただけませんか。
Pardon me, I'm wondering if you might be able to help me.
はいはい。何かしら。
Yes, what is it?
実は僕探偵でして人探しをしてるんです。
I'm a detective and I'm looking for someone.
そうなの？私この町に住んで長いから知ってる人かもしれないわね。
Who, I've lived here long enough, I might know them.
あ、そうなんですね。
That's great. Time to show her the photo.
この人に見覚えはありませんか。
Do you recognize this person?
鈴木実という人で18年前まで甲府市に住んでいたらしいんですが。
His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived near here until 18 years ago.
私この町に40年以上住んでるけどその人のことは知らないわね。
I've lived here for over 40 years, never seen the guy.
あ、そうですか。ご協力ありがとうございました。
I see. Thank you for your help.
ごめんなさいね、力になれなくて。アメちゃんあげるから元気出してね。
Sorry, I couldn't. I'm laughing with you guys too. She's treating us like a child.
He really is. Man. Like a what?
Sorry, I couldn't help. Here, have some candy. It'll cheer you up.
ありがとうございます。いただきます。
Oh, thank you so much.
あらあら元気でいいわね。でもアメちゃんは舐めるものね。覚えておきなさい。
My goodness, you're excited. Take your time with the candy. Don't bite right in. Savor it. Yes, of course.
それじゃあね。
See you later. Weird, I thought there was someone else there behind her.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there was like a guy inside a bush.
Yeah, but now I'm only seeing the guy that wouldn't give us the time of day. So let's try looking. He was right here.
甲府市の中心地だけあって駅前には飲食店などが多い。
There are lots of restaurants in front of the station, lots to eat here in the heart of Kafuku City.
甲府市の中心地だけあって駅前には飲食店などが多い。
Still the same thing.
本格ラーメン修行の滝。
Waterfall training. Authentic ramen. I want to be hit by the waterfall. Okay. Then a bar.
Left you a message.
How do you read that kanji? Emiko? Is that it? No. Huh? The killer mentioned Emiko. At least when they showed that broadcast. You two weren't here when they showed the broadcast. Oh, I guess you read it Shoko Bar. I was thinking of another way to read smile. Whoa, what if it reads smile because of Emio the Smiling Man and is a regular here? Huh? There's no way. They don't seem to be open right now anyway. Okay, let's try looking at surroundings again. Okay, they're not and then it goes back to here. Kinda wish they didn't. But let's see. Okay, so it just switches. So let's continue. Okay, still the same thing. Still the same. Still the same. Let's try and talk to him again. I doubt he's gonna do anything different, but there's nobody here, and there used to be like a guy here with him. Go talk to someone else. Okay. Surroundings. Let's talk to the shopper again. Okay, same thing there. Alright. Let's see. Where? Okay. I'm definitely coming here to eat next time. We don't care. Yes, we know that. Let's try doing it with this guy here. Yes, and that's what we're trying to do. Do surroundings. We'll look at the lady this time, because they're the only two here. Okay.
So, I do get going at the rifle work.
Okay, yeah, we'll miss you, Josh. You take care, sweetie.
It's you too. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
Welcome again.
Yeah, but it was nice having you in here, Cheshi.
Take care of both of you. Bye.
But you can see how frustrating this can be, can't you, Starry?
Very frustrating.
Yeah. I feel like looking it up again unless Inferno knows something, like he's had to use the surroundings.
What do you mean? It's good to have a guide when you're streaming so that you keep the flow going. I think what happened with my stream last night is we couldn't keep the flow going.
Yeah.
It was just too tricky.
Because like you and Cheshi saw, there were 3 people here initially. The old man wasn't helpful, neither was the old lady, and then there was somebody there along with the old lady, but he disappeared at the same time as the lady.
So, like, the whole point of this is to be, like, solving the cases, right? Like,
Yeah.
cases, or just one overarching case with other cases in.
Well, it's pretty much an overarching case. This is kind of the first where it's been, or maybe I shouldn't say it's the first where there's a serial killer, but essentially it's an overarching case typically. Okay. Alright, let's see. So... Oh... I think that was who I thought I saw. Let's see if I can call the detective. Okay, nothing.
Time to call the detective.
Okay, I guess I can't do him. Think. Still no leads even after talking to several people. Although it's not surprising given that he's been gone from the area for so many years. Well, what should I do? Since the guide's not helping, I'll keep it up in another tab. Though. Let's see. Well, what should I do? Should I keep going? Ooh, this is finally progressing somewhere. Hey, look at you. Huh? Who's that? Just who he wanted! It's me. Oh, it's just Detective Kamihara. Just Detective Kamihara? Are you trying to make me cry? Alright. It's about time that I like to end things off, so I'm gonna save and call it here since we finally have the guy that we need. So...
let's talk a little bit for a couple of minutes. It's probably almost your lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I thank you all for coming today and all the follows and subscriptions I got. If you're watching this on YouTube and you liked it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might like this. And if you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit the subscribe button and bell notifications to hopefully be notified. And if you're watching this on Twitch, then you know what to do. And if you want to feel like plugging yourself here, Starry, then go ahead.
Alright, well, thank you everyone. I'm Starry. I'm Bryce's longtime friend, and we pretty much started streaming around the same time. It's been a bit of an uphill battle for me. I'm up and going now. That's gonna be twitch.tv/. logged in, and I'm gonna be changing things up a little bit and not being so rigid because it's just kind of getting mentally taxing. So, but I'll be streaming a lot still.
Yep,
And I'll be here a lot more often.
And I appear on Starry's streams from time to time.
He does. He's a regular. He's also one of the admins on the server at which we're streaming in. And you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for spending time in Bryce and everyone else.
Yep. And as for when I'll be streaming again, as I told you, Starry, I'm planning to stream again tomorrow. It's gonna be an afternoon stream, but that's tentative, so be sure to check my community tab over on my profile on YouTube for that. And with that, do you know of anyone that we should raid, Starry? I'm gonna check on my phone, but I'd like some suggestions.
Yeah, let me bring Twitch up again and see
Alright. I need to check on my phone because that's how I usually initiate the raids.
And I got one. Send you the link to it.
Alright. Through Discord DM?
Yes.
Alright.
Dandy dandy.
Alright, that'll help me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yep, there's all the servers I sent you. Your skin's really good. Go ahead and maintain them.
Alright.
Name's super cool friend. Recently got to know them better.
Let's see. Okay, that one's not working out right. So, stream manager. There we go. Alright. Now let's give Discord a look. Alright. So it looks like you're recommending Zomdanny.
That's correct. Zomdanny is super cool. They have a lot of fun streams, and I arrange them often, so I think everyone here should enjoy it.
Alright.
I, however, have to use the bathroom, so I'll see you back in a moment, Bryce. In the chat, and then everyone else, you have a wonderful day.
Yep, and for those of you on Twitch, give the streamer that we're rating my regards. I'll try to get to them. And with that, thank you all again for coming. Bye.